Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and you're wondering why am I showing you this piece on the E-Vader, which is actually a wrapped windscreen in a forged carbon wrap. The reason I'm showing you this video right now is because unfortunately, due to some weird circumstances, my footage of recording this particular video and also footage of me doing the battery on this bike got deleted and corrupted, and the files were not usable anymore. So I had to pretty much redo everything, mainly on the battery one. As far as the windscreen is concerned, I lost a couple videos of the beginning, but the main installation I still had, and I was able to save it. So without further ado, let's get to it. This is the video on how to install this windscreen for the Venom Motorsports E-Vader. I'm not going to be showing you the wrap unless I get some comments down below of the video showing on how to do a wrap. Alright, so here we are over at the E-Vader. To install this, there's really no mounting point to actually install this windscreen, but I definitely didn't want to cover it like those other ones where it actually covers part of the headlight. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually install it up to here. And it's pretty much going to be right about here, I would say. And then we're going to attach it pretty much around this area. I know it's kind of hard to see because the windscreen is clear and all, but we're actually going to be, I'm going to be doing another video where I'll be actually wrapping it. I'm not even sure if I'll even show you how to wrap it. Of the windscreen, so I may, why don't y'all leave it to you guys? If you guys want to see a video of how to wrap a windscreen, please post a comment down below in this video, and I'll do a video for you guys, so you guys can see how to wrap it. And anyway, when I do wrap it, it's going to cover up the Suzuki part, so it's not even going to say Suzuki anymore because it's going to be all covered up. Obviously, I have to clean it and everything, but I'm going to do a forged carbon wrap on it, and I think it'll look pretty cool. So let's get to it. Let me show you how to install a windscreen. If you happen to have a windscreen like this laying around and you don't know what to do with it, and another reason why I want to put a windscreen here is it'll actually block a little bit of the sun to let me see the new gauge cluster that we have installed here. And even if you have the old gauge cluster, it'll still cover that area up, so you'll be able to see the numbers a little bit better. All right, so first things first with at least mine is I'm going to go ahead and clean off all the little the dirt and debris and the bugs and all that other stuff that I have left over on this one. And the spray I'm going to be using is going to be this guy right here. As you can see, it's used on plastic, chrome, paint, and aluminum. It cleans off road grime, grease, and bugs without water. So definitely going to give it a good shake. Now I'm just going to give it a good spray and let it soak there for maybe around 5-10 seconds or so. Just so that way all that road grime could get kind of absorbed. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and clean it. If you guys happen to have an old windscreen, it's best to clean it now that you have it off of the bike. It makes it easier right now. Alrighty, windscreen is all nice and clean as it's going to get. Alright, so now that we got that part done, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have some things over here. To attach it, I'm going to be using this extremely strong Velcro. And it's normally used to, if you're going to have some tools and you want to put them up on the wall, or if you're familiar with having an iPass if you're here in Illinois, or an Easy Pass for other places that uses this kind of Velcro. So besides that, we do need some alcohol because we do need to clean out the area. This is around 70% isopropyl alcohol. I got a little cotton swab here, or a cotton ball, and I'll be using a 3M adhesive promoter. But for you guys, I'll have a link down in the description down of this video for little pre-moistened or pre-liquefied pads that have this stuff already on it. So it's just a one pad applicator. You apply it and then you can throw it away. I have this one because I do a lot of LED installs and stuff like that. So besides that, we are also going to need a clean paper towel, which mine's right over here. Clean paper towel for the alcohol. Alright, so let's go over to the E-Vader. Let me show you the areas that you're going to need to clean off with the alcohol, because we're going to be applying this piece. Now before we actually get to the E-Vader, let's get our clean paper towel, and we're just going to put a little bit of alcohol on it. Kind of just soak it a little bit. Like this. This is good enough. Now let's go over to the E-Vader and I'll show you the areas that it's clean. Alright, so I had to zoom in on this one. So the areas that we're going to be cleaning are going to be these edges on the gauge cluster. So I'm going to go ahead and clean it with the alcohol there. Might as well clean all of it, actually. Alright, because we're going to be actually installing the Velcro strips on these areas. So a strip over here, a strip over there. So besides these two areas of cleaning, I'm going to test fit it again to see. And we may be able to put another Velcro strip here to really secure down the windscreen. So it looks like it could be a possibility. I'm going to go ahead and clean it anyway, just in case. And if it doesn't work out, I could always unpeel it and use the product for something else. All right, so now that I got that part already clean, all those areas are clean. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab my 3M adhesive promoter right here. So you guys get your promoter, and you're just pretty much going to do the same thing. Just going to go ahead and wipe it over here on this side, and a little bit of this side. Just going to put the promoter in those areas. Okay, now that we put the promoter, now we're going to grab our Velcro pieces. We're not going to put the whole thing like that. Obviously, it's too big for that little section. I'm going to put it right here, and I'm just going to kind of mark it where to cut it. After you cut your piece like this, you're going to grab the new one, and we're going to pretty much put it over this, and we are going to just cut it so that way they're both even, because there's no point of having this much on the windscreen when really we're only using this much. So do that for both. Okay, now that you already got both of them on here, I would say leave them sandwiched together. I did that for both. Now we're going to go ahead and peel one end of it, and we're going to stick it right in this area. So do that for both this side and on that side of the gauge cluster. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm zooming in on one so I could show you how I'm going to install in the piece. So here is the Velcro. Just go ahead and peel it. Alright, and just make sure that it's lined up with the edge here. You don't want to go over it because that won't be good. Alright, so sorry if my hands are in the way. Alright, once you have it lined up and perfectly centered it in that area, just go ahead and give it a good firm press. Alright, and that's pretty much it. That's all that needs to be done. So just make sure you do that for both sides. I already showed you this side. Let's go ahead and repeat that same process to the other side. And then for this bottom part, we're going to put the pieces that we cut. I already have it sandwiched together here. I'm going to go ahead and peel it, and we are going to put that one right in the middle. So say probably around this area. I'm going to go ahead and stick this one there. Okay, at this point we could go ahead and get our windscreen, and I just thought of something. I'm going to go ahead and get some blue painter's tape. The reason is we're going to actually mark where the tape is at. So as you can see, since this thing is still clear, I could actually see exactly the points of where it's making contact with the Velcro. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rip a little piece, stick one here, stick one there, and stick one down there. Because when I flip it over, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive promoter in those areas. Therefore, whenever we need to remove the windscreen for whatever reason, that the Velcro pieces will come out with it and not peel off from the windscreen itself. All right, as you can see, I already marked it. Here it is like that. It's pretty much where the areas are. It kind of looks like a mask from the movie Mask. Alright, so now when I flip it over, I'm going to go ahead and just put a little wipe down of the adhesive promoter here, over here, and over there. Okay, now that I put the promoter on, I can go ahead and remove the tape, as we don't need that anymore. So go ahead and remove the tape there. And lastly, this tape here. Alright, so here is our promoter areas. So now I'm going to go ahead and also remove the backing of all of our Velcro pieces. So let's go ahead and remove all of that Velcro pieces right there. That one, this one, and this one. Alright, so at this point, this is the critical part, is that you want to make sure that you pretty much center it as best as you can to where you had lined it up when you did put it on here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Move the camera off to the side for myself and really position it really well. So while I do that, you guys do the same. So I went ahead and removed this one so you guys could see that even though you press it, you could see that it's not completely on the windscreen. So go ahead and remove it if you can, and just go ahead and press it. And you could see, once you do, you could see that it's actually getting more intact, or more adhesive to the windscreen. So go ahead and give it a good firm presses and make sure all those air bubbles are out on all of the pieces, as you can see. All right, now that we got all that all set and done, I'm going to go ahead and install it back onto the E-Vader. All right, it is already on, as you can see, and it's looking pretty good. Honestly, a lot better than I expected it to be, and I just can't wait to get it actually when I do the wrap on it. Again, if you guys want to see a video of me doing a wrap on it to kind of show you how to do a wrap, please post a comment down below that you would like to see a video like that, and on the next one I will show you how to do that. But other than that, looking really good over here. And now let's go to this side. This is the side profile, you can see, not bad. And then from your perspective, that's how it looks like here. So if you guys want to keep it clear, that's up to you guys. This is kind of like a light smoke. It's not completely super clear, but yeah. But for me, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it. I kind of want this to be like as dark as possible. Obviously, it's gonna be with the wrap, so it's gonna be completely blacked out on this side, and you could have a little design going on that side. All right, guys, that's pretty much it on the video. If you enjoyed a video like this, please smash that like button, as I'm pretty much just repurposing this, you know. There's no point of really throwing it away or even trying to, I mean, if you're able to sell it, that'd be great. But, you know, if you're not able to sell stuff, you know, why not repurpose it to another bike and be able to have some use for it, so it doesn't go to waste. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please smash that like button. If you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe. There's a subscribe button down there. Also hit the notification bell so you guys will be up to date with my latest videos, installations, and all kinds of stuff like that. You're also going to see a join button down there. If you join my channel, you're going to be able to see videos before they hit Saturday. Normally I always post on Saturdays at 11 o'clock. If I post a video on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, you'll be able to see that before Saturday. You don't have to wait till Saturday to watch those videos. There's actually 4 tiers to be able to watch videos before they hit the public. That's going to be on option 2, 3, and 4. So any one of those. Option 1 is just going to allow you to post comments to the top of my YouTube page. So number 2 allows you to see that. Also in number 2, you're gonna also that'll be it for that. Number 3, you're gonna, on the third option, you're gonna be able to see videos of me, you know, doing glow kits and everything on different types of bikes. Also, you're gonna see how to install the hub motor, the battery, and the controller in option 3 of my channel. Option 4 is custom headlights. So anything with custom headlighting for any of my bikes, or any bike for that matter, I'll have it in the 4th option. All right, guys, I look forward to you guys being members. And also, don't forget to share my video if you know anyone else with an E-Vader or just want to post to an E-Vader forum. Please share my videos, as there's not many videos at all about anything about the E-Vader. That's why you kind of see this one open, because I'm still working on it. All right, guys, take care.